this time. I'm not all messed up. I've been busy when I got home. All kinds of stuff. Working on getting my... Shut up. You guys on there? There we are. Hopefully I'll see everybody. If you're in Florida, speak up. I'm curious to see... Hopefully I'll see everybody. If you're in Florida, speak up. I'm still not good at setting this stuff up. All right. What's up, Matt? Let me see here. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to even get live today. So I didn't post up anything earlier. So, but anyways, if I can get that pinned. All right, there's my email address if you guys need to get a hold of me. All right, Mr. 1998 Jeep. I guess I'm gonna be okay. That, you know how the track, they got like this gigantic cone. They're saying it's gonna go in lower, but the thing is, when it goes across down bottom like the middle, it'll get out into the Atlantic, and then it's coming back. Not sure whether it's gonna come back into the Jacksonville area about where I'm at, or you know, up in the Carolinas. So, and the thing about it is, the weather forecasters, they don't know where it's going until like maybe 4 hours before it hits. I mean, they can't pinpoint it like that. So, Tim Clark, hey, I gotta send you an email, Tim. All he has are front housings for the LMT right now. He doesn't have the rear housings or the knuckles. So apparently it's just a front axle housing thing that he's got right now. So the rising is right now it's just me here. I did some work on the sledge. I got a whole Vidavon chassis, Vidavon transmission. I drove that today. I drove Thor today. Right, no, that's not Thor. Thor's down actually below me, down there with no body on. I drove that on the Power Hobby Defender 2.2s. So, in my opinion, they're better on a Rift, something that's going to bash around and jump. Kind of okay on the rocks. Let me see. Flapping Lips, what's up, buddy? What's going on with that RC in your hand? Are you going the backyard? Jeremy Hicks, what's up? Jacob Henson, hey, buddy. Hunter, Sergi, what's up? What's the best crawling ESC? Straight crawling. You have two options now. You got the Holmes Hobbies Crawlmaster Mini V2, and the newest production version ESC from Furtech is also pretty good. So those are your two big options right there. Major Roads, what's up? Hunter, I'm doing my best. I gassed everything up. The porta potty people called me and tell me about ways to protect the porta potty. So I did it. You know, at least I did what they said. I don't want to get mashed and have a whole bunch of blue chunks all over the place out there. Nobody wants blue chunks. Oh, Tracy, you're in Tampa? Okay, it's supposed to come in, I think the eye, from the last I saw, is supposed to come in a little bit under you, actually. JD's RC, yep. Okay, so you do want the two front housings, Tim. Okay, I'll let him know about that. RC Daily, hey, buddy. Yep, Thor was driven, Nick. Goodies RC, love yourself, buddy. Inspire me to make Goodies RC time you. Well, buddy, good luck, Goodies RC. You're going to be going to work and then coming home and immediately going right to your RC room, table, bench, shop, or whatever, and doing installs. And, well, if you're like me, you do installs and drives and all that. But, yeah, at least that's just kind of something I like to do. I like modifications. I don't like repairs. I like modifications. The Lord X. Christopher. Man, what's up, Concrete Chief? Concrete Chef. Outdoors and more. In your opinion, what's the go-to servo for the X-Max? You got two choices, in my opinion, for the X-Max. And that's going to be, get that little adapter, okay? And you're going to have either the Reef's Raw 500, which I have in one of mine, or the Power Hobby 729. Those are two very good options for that. And if you really want to throw down some money, you could get the ProTech. It's about $300 with the good ProTech with the adapter and everything to go into your X-Max. That's supposed to be like the best way to go. But 300 bucks. I haven't done it yet, so I think my next $300 plus purchase is going to be some nice DBX LE tires that supposedly will hold up. Oh, hope you stay safe. Goodies out. I will be, buddy. Jay Connors, hey Joe, keep up the good work. Awesome, thank you, buddy. Brushless or brushed ESC might help with the best one. I was actually thinking brushless on that. As far as brushed ESC goes, heck, man, the Hobby Wing 1080, that's where it's at, man. Oh yeah, dude, RC Daily, it shipped out this morning, buddy. I would guess you guys aren't dealing with a hurricane, so it should be there by Friday. Yep, Christopher, you're right. The gauntlet, yeah. I heard about that. Cage Brook. Hey, are you selling any RCs? Gage Brock. Sometimes I do sell RCs, but I gotta be honest with you, if it's an RC that I'm not ready to sell, my price is just gonna be too high. But is everything for sale? Absolutely. You can buy anything you want from me, but my price is gonna be too high. I don't currently have anything that I'm ready to get rid of. 517. It hasn't even got to us yet. I'm in Northeast Florida, around the Jacksonville area. I'm a little bit west of Jacksonville. If you look at the maps, if you really zoom in on Florida, look at 32068. That will be Middleburg. That's where I'm at. For the SCX6 Reefs Beast 1000 or 2000. Okay, the Reefs servos. If you're going to put those into the SCX6, I would recommend the 2000. However, and I've said this before, this is extremely important for anybody doing this, especially if you're going to run dual batteries. If you're going to run something like a Beast 2000 or the Power Hobby 1513 or something like that, okay, make sure you power the servo from the battery going into the negative side of the ESC. If you plug it into the positive side, you're most likely going to have a smoke show and you could tear up a lot of stuff. So in that situation with dual batteries like that, I tend to go with a direct plug and play servo. But the 2000 is quite a bit stronger. Got 4 of them in the Raminator now. Yeah, channel members just got 3 or 4 more videos. Haha. I think I got 2 more on here to edit. So I think I have 8 videos in stock going into the hurricane weekend. So, but I know I'm going to lose power, so I've got to sit down and set up all my links and affiliate links and all that stuff so it can schedule them up to go in case I lose power. At least I'll still have some flow going. Work now to get my seat tuned up. Yeah, hopefully. Hey Tracy, I'm hoping to have a nice couple of days as well because I'm off Thursday and Friday. I was hoping to get off tomorrow too, but gotta go to work. Stevens Drumword. Rocktober, I'm not going to do Rocktober. I'm going to do Haul and Crawl, and it's going to be at Cherokee Rock Village in Alabama. The biggest reason is it's like half the distance. It's about 7 hours to get to Cherokee, and it's about another 7 to get to Beat the Creek, Rocktober. And they're on the same exact weekend as well. I didn't schedule anything, but I think I'm going to do the haul and crawl, or crawl and haul, or haul and crawl, or anything like that. Gage brought, would I trade a SEX6 stock for Thor? I can't. I mean, even if it was the new one with the Toyota looking honcho body, I wouldn't, because I've already got an SEX6. So I'm kind of good to go on those, buddy. Thanks for the offer, though. Colby Rogers, Radix 6 versus Typhon 6S. Typhon 6S. It appears to be stronger, more durable than the Radix. Now, granted, my Radix is doing pretty darn good. I mean, it really is. But there's a guy that brings his Radix out almost every Sunday and goes home with something broke. I didn't see what he broke this time, but first time it was like the steering links, which he changed those out for metal ones. And then he was out this past Sunday and took it home, broke again. I don't know what was broke on that. We very rarely break the Typhons. Between the laser nut and the hammer ray, which did you like more out of the box? By Freddie Cerna. That would be the hammer ray because it didn't break on the first run. The laser nut, if there's any purchase in RC that I regret, it was the laser nut. So they took a 2S truck that was barely capable of handling 2S on a short course platform, put monster tires on it, and said, oh, now it's good to 4S. It doesn't work like that. And it didn't. Until I put all kinds of Vidavon on the thing. I mean, I had to. The design was horrible. But anyway, we'll leave the laser nut alone. Endo's RC, do you think using a Mamba X 6S and a 110 buggy for racing? A Mamba X should be perfectly fine for racing. When I was racing, I was running the Castle ESCs. The Mamba X is more for like short course, and your little 110 buggy should be more than enough for that. Should be more than enough for that. Know the feeling, Tim. I wish I had some Reefs discount codes to give out. All I have is the one for Hobbywing Direct, which is Exocaged RC, and you get 10% off if you buy from Hobbywing Direct. For the purpose of looking at data logs post-race. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, you set your data logs up, you can look at all that stuff. Some possum mirrors here. But then taking a look. Much cheaper than the Reefs. Tracy does Vita. Make sure you give this out. Yeah, our RC Daily. I see 16 likes and 65 of you guys. Hey everyone, just finished work. Listen while I drive home. All right, Chainsaw, well, drive careful. You might be tempted to fall asleep listening to me. Freddie Cerna, thank you, buddy. Using a CSS, I have a true 35-pound rig. Okay. Endo's RC, TLR or Techno? You know, in fact, today's video was a Techno video with the truggy, and I just was so far out of being in tune with that truck that wasn't exactly a very good video. Because I know that Techno can really run fast. It's just, I was not into it. And that ESC, I'm going to get that ESC out. I got barely any brakes. And that kind of hurts when you're trying to control in the air. Or trying to catch the brake to come around. So, I think there's something wrong with that ESC in all honesty. But, if I was to buy one right now for what I do, I would go with the TLR. If I was to get real serious about racing and really want to push the limits, fine-tune everything, then it would obviously be the Techno. Chris, what's up? Casey Green, what's up, buddy? Is Thor a custom build or what? By Sergi. Thor is on the Spare Time Hobbies Whiskey V1 chassis. It might be the V2 chassis, I'm not sure. But it's got rift portal axles, front and back. A leading arm, trailing arm, it's all Vidavon'd out. There's like $2,000 in parts on that thing. Since I happen to have it here. Usually Thor is not in here, I keep it in the other room. However, full Vidavon portals, 4-wheel steering. It's got Holmes SHV 800 servos. It's got the transmission is cheap, about $60 to $65 off of Amazon. It's got the dig on it. It's got the HK Hobby 35 kg servo. It's got the GTR shocks off of a Rustler. You can see the leading and trailing arms. Vidavon beadlocks. I got those new 2.2 Power Hobby tires on here. They're not foamed very well for what I was doing today. But Holmes Revolver, Crawlmaster Mini V2. So right there. Pretty darn awesome. But yeah, it is full custom built. Everything's custom on that. All right. On the Black Mambas, the regular 2.2 wheels fit. No, sir, Wyatt. They are a 2.6 tire. I have a set of crush locks in there by Vidavon. Could the pin tires, could be the pin tires, because the way I see it, they would. It's possible. It's very possible that the pin tires weren't doing. I mean, you got a little tiny pin, so it probably like a slick, in all honesty. So I could probably swap tires and maybe take a few laps or run a battery through and get the feel for the truck. And I guarantee I'd be a lot faster, but that was just a fire it up and go. But before I take it out again, I've got to put a Mamba Monster X ESC in it. Question with your UDR, where did you get your wheels? Jeremy, those are Vidavon beadlock wheels, and they fit the Proline Hyrax tires. So Vidavon makes those. I thought I had a set of those somewhere, as in like in stock, but I don't know. I'd have to go digging for them. Just broke steering servo on my LMT. Under 100. Maybe the Power Hobby 729. It's their version of the Raw 500. So chainsaw, the K10. Yeah, I kind of want one of those, but I have zero use for it, other than, you know, like trails and stuff. And I very rarely actually go on the trail, you know. Robert Lockamy, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Gotta love Thor. Yes, sir. The ESC and the Techno is terrible. It's a Tikan RX-8, like a Gen 2, and it's probably 6 or 7 years old. I'm pretty sure I've got the brakes turned all the way up, and it's got nothing. I mean, I showed you guys. It's just like coasting down. So, Zombie Child, what's up? How much in RCs in total do you have? Sergi, oh my goodness. Oh boy. Golly, man. I've got about 75. I've got another one that I need to put together. I've got an IFS rift. I had to get a lot of chassis work done to it. I got pretty much all the parts to try to put this together. That would be number 76. Maybe 77 with the new little truck I'm working on right there. The vast majority of my vehicles, and this is going to be sad to say, I'd probably say close to $1,000 each. Some of them, like the X-Max up there, is about 5,000. The DBXLE, which is up here, which has got to be close to 5 on that. I'm about to throw down a major Creighton 12S build. Major rebuild, new parts, full 560. That'll probably be another 4, maybe upwards of 4, maybe a little bit more than that for a Creighton 8S, which will be 12S. I mean, heck, the ESC alone, the Max 4 is 450. So, and then your batteries, man, I've got thousands in batteries. Anyway, I'm going to just hush, but I could probably pay off a small home. But anyway, let me see here. I think Jeremy already answered that. Oh, Jeremy, yeah. I'm a Vidavant dealer, Jeremy. If you want to order a set, up at the top is my email address, exocagedrc@yahoo.com. If you want to order a set, send me an email, and I'll get back with you on that and get a set ordered for you and all that. Is a 729 good? You ever used it? I have never actually used the 729. I've never used it, but I know it's popular around here. I believe they're around, what, $85 to $90. And supposedly it's their version of the Raw 500. It's just, as I understand it, the internals are cheaper. As I understand it. Don't quote me on that. What's going on with the base camp? Oh, right there. I took the tires off for some Power Hobby tire test. I just haven't put any on it. I got plenty of them. I just haven't put anything on there right now. And with all the hurricane stuff coming in, I'm probably going to be running the Sherp and my one and only mud truck. So I'll probably get those out there and get them nice and wet. I mean, I have no problem getting on my tractor with the canopy and doing a video in the pouring rain. I can do that, man. As much as my yard floods, I can get that Sherp and just have fun. But the Sherp is a very slow vehicle. It's a very specific setting to try to make that a decent video, though. Other than watching the trees blow around. Jerry, hey man, I'm very excited to tell you. I learned a lot of things. Thank you very much about my very first UDR. Wow, building a UDR from scratch, man. That's pretty awesome. Put that no. RC Daily. No, I did remember to put that in there. Now, I was literally walking out for work this morning and I looked over because I already had it boxed up in one of the small packages. And I'm like, why does that have Josh's name on it? Boom. Oh, your Servo. Yes, I got it in. Now, I weighed the package at 2 pounds. I put the Servo, I got the label and all that much. I put the Servo, and it's like 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Hopefully they don't pick up on that. But it's about 4 ounces over. Goodies RC. Oh, I got known right here. Have 2 X Maxes, but haven't had much of a chance to use them much. Are belted tires better? Why aren't stock tires? Okay, Goodies RC, the ESC 70 is good once you get it set up. It can be a little finicky though. As far as the X-Max tires go, these stock tires, in my opinion, are okay for the first few runs, but as you expand them, zipping the back flips and stuff like that, they seem like they break down and expand more and more and more till you rip the foams, and then the tires themselves just simply blow apart. The belted tires, they generally hold up a lot better. However, they don't expand, so it's not going to be as easy to get back flips. So it's kind of something to think about. As far as the tires go, the best tires that I've messed with, and I still use these tires on a lot of things. I've got a set right down here. I got one of them. I just rolled it all the way back there. And I'll tell you my favorite X-Max tire, the Proline Badlands. These are not belted. I have expanded these out about this far, believe it or not. But these things are awesome. People say, oh, they're too heavy, or oh, they're this, oh, that. Don't listen to that. These things are awesome, and they take the abuse. Awesome tire, guys. Yeah, just believe me. They're our #1 tire for X-Maxes. I run other tires, and I generally have to re-glue them and all kinds of stuff. So, anyways. All right, where is Sam? Oh, Lon Baden. Sam is in his little bed over there. I need a second home for all the RCs. Maybe during the whole storm thing, maybe I can actually have some time to sit back and relax a little bit, and I'll go through the place and clean everything up. Because right now the Raminator and the Losi 5B, TLR 5B, is literally in the living room floor. So, but I did build a brand new rack though, and 9 inches of separation. I'm able to fit, I got 18 RCs on that one rack. So I freed up some shelf space and all that, so I can pick up some more now. Guy, Sam is asleep. I'm not waking him up. It would be hilarious if wife came charging in and said how much. She used to. She doesn't even ask how much anymore. She don't even ask. I brought the Raminator home, and you guys know I bought that at USTE for $4,000. And she go, oh, that's nice. She didn't even ask. So yeah. Cyclone RC, what's up, buddy? Thank you. CK Hobby Shop. What's up, guys? You guys ought to check out CK Hobby Shop. I follow him on TikTok. He's got some awesome footage. Great slow-mo, great builds. Make sure you guys check him out. I'm not sure where all you're at. You're obviously on YouTube as well. You got like Instagram and all that? Because I just follow you on TikTok. RC Rickerson, good to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Matt Langford? Am I gone? Am I off? I see Matt Langford asking, did we lose me? Loving the video on Axon TRX4 K10. Got a Servo coming soon on a Proline 19 boggers. What you running, an Axe or Fusion? Which system do you prefer now? Double A day. For crawling, I would choose the Fusion. For something like that, I'd probably go with a regular full-size Axe. Just because I think it's more durable as far as being able to take more loads. It has a higher duty cycle, basically, because you actually have a large heatsink ESC versus one built into the motor cam. So, all right, I'm still here. Sergio, what's your thoughts on the SCX-10-2 Gladiator? Is it better than the TRX-4? I'm assuming SCX-10-3 Gladiator. Now, long wheelbase, climbs good, drives well. Durability-wise, nothing's gonna beat the TRX-4. Nothing. But depending on what you're wanting to build. You know, I mean, it's tough, but I don't know. It really depends on what you're wanting to build. Sebastian Retail. Spain. Hey, buddy. Evolution 8R. Picked up SBR 2.0. And all the video on except the axle. Pretty nice stuff. Have the diff cups to do next. As far as the diff oils in mine, I believe they're stock. I don't know that I've actually messed with the diff oils in mine. Just counted 13 racks of 5 Chevys and 1 to 10 RCs running out of room. Yeah, Tim. I know the feeling, buddy. Weak Panhard mounts on the 10-3. Yeah, they do flex a little bit. The one on the TRX-4 flexes as well. You could get that little piece by Vidavon and bolt it on there. That locks it up at the chassis. And then I believe the one on the axle flexes as well. So, but you can buy the nice ones and bolt them on. Pretty much any brand out there makes those. The driver stand is just sitting there. I have not anchored anything down as far as that goes. Hopefully it doesn't blow over. 3300 access time. Yeah, now RC Recreation, that's a pretty awesome system. I've got one over there. I've been meaning to want to put that in my TRX-4 Sportish, which I guess that's in the other room. What crawls better, 10.3 Gladiator or the TRX4? As in box stock to box stock? There's a big difference on the wheelbase, so it's going to depend on the obstacle. Straight climbing up, I would choose the longer wheelbase Gladiator. I think the Gladiator, even though it's a longer wheelbase, the U-joint axles, I believe you can get more steering out of those, even though the TRX4 steers pretty well. It all depends. I don't know. Overall crawling, I mean, heck, man. I think most of that's going to come down to your driving. If you got the driver mod turned on or not. Yeah. Josh Williams, not much. Me trying to set up and figuring about Hurricane and all of that wonderful stuff. What's the wheelbase on Thor? I believe it's about 14.5. Thor is long and wide. Cheap trail crawler carry spare batteries, tools, haul my do-it-yourself ready to... Yeah, that could work. I kind of want to do that out of that hauler. Do something with that. Do you have an upgrade roll cage for your UDR? I do not. It's just a stock chassis. I haven't upgraded the cage or any of that stuff. Recreation, you got that right. Driver mod is everything, man. Wyatt, yes, I have. And I kind of want one of those, but I really don't have any. I have no use for it, really. And I'm not going to put it in the mud because that transmission is really complicated inside. There's a lot of stuff in there. You get that full of water and it corrodes, and the portals, you got to tear those apart. But anyways, Marcus Landry. Hurricane Party, I believe is going to be down around Orlando. The Tampa, Orlando area. Any tips on how to get tires off when they're stuck on the hex? Oh boy. Wobble it. Yank on it. Try not to break the axle housing. And usually if you wobble it enough, you can kind of break it off. Usually I don't have that issue with X-Max tires though. That just happened to be what I have up here. Austin, I don't believe it's supposed to get me bad. If it comes across me, it's supposed to be like a tropical storm by the time it gets to me. And that would be, I'm guessing, sometime Friday. Yeah, best box stock crawler is the Ecto, without a doubt. I love the Ecto. I still don't have mine back, though. Working on getting something made for it. Man, aged pasta, I like the Tamiya stuff. For some reason, I want to get a grasshopper. I just haven't done it. I think, now the grasshopper is the one with the little paddle tires on the back. The Hornet is the same thing, but with a bigger motor, I believe. The grasshopper comes with a 380, I believe it is. Best equipped will be the Gen 8 Axe. Yes. That's got actual name brand controls and servos and all. I agree. My Skeeter got the wheel stuck on like that. Yeah, now, sometimes what I've found is dealing with this hole right here. If the nut is on the is on the axle, okay, and you tighten it down too hard, and it expands the hole into itself, it can actually get into the threads, and that's probably what's stuck. So you're trying to get the threads out of the hole and get the axle, get the tire and wheel off. So I believe that's probably what it is. Sometimes I will take a drill and I'll open up the hole just a little bit so I don't have that problem. My truck ripped axle. Well, Wyatt, that could be interesting. Would you recommend the Lizard 10 ESC and the 10 pole Furatech? I like the little Lizard 10 ESC, and I believe I run the 10 pole Furatech. It actually runs it pretty good. I got to be honest with you. It's not an outrunner, so you don't have to worry about debris getting into the motor. That's actually a pretty decent combo, in my opinion. I don't know what a Bonoiti is. Adidas Trev, do you have a suggestion for my very first crawler purchase? Yes. Number one, if you want to crawl, really crawl, get the Element Ecto. If you want something you can bash around, jump, and have a little bit more abusive fun, get a TRX4. Yes, I've seen the Cayman. I don't have one though. Mew Drone, Chicky Canal. Not sure what's going on there. I like the Tamaya. What's going on, everyone? How's everything tonight? Joe, all right. Makes it, addicted to RC. Yep. The Like Patrol. Haha. I'm seeing 52 and 72. 52 likes. The reef server on the Gen 8s isn't actually reef, so I've been told that, and I've also been told that the 422 HD servo gears don't fit in there as well. So I'm not exactly sure what goes on with that, but it does have a reef's name on it though. I would have personally put like a 555 or something, a legit one in there, but a lot of times when you see that, it's almost like as if, at the penny counters and all that, if they can save 10 cents on gears or 5 cents here, pennies add up. So that's probably what happened there. I'm not exactly sure. RC Daily. Furatech Cayman is nice. Their chassis for the 29 pretty nice. I just threw down and got some mods for my SCX24. Texoma RC is building me the one that I sent, and I'm going to get them to build me a whole new custom chassis 124. And as soon as I can get my hands on the new Traxxas 118, I'll get that. Any experience with the Red Cat Marksman? TGY TV. Sort of, yeah. Basically, it's a rebodied Wendigo. Rebodied and brushed Wendigo. Should be super durable. It should be super durable in all honesty, because the Wendigo can take a lot of abuse as well. So, but the way the axle is designed, the front, you don't get good sharp turning. So it kind of turns like a school bus. At least that's my experience with the Wendigo, and that the Marksman's got the exact same axles as what the Wendigo has. See, message retracted. Message retracted. Let me see. Let me pull up something over here. Oh! Gotta show you that. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this last time or not. This is that chassis off of Amazon. I got the steering link on it. Drive shafts. I ordered the Wildboar 8 HD kit, and I was able to do some shortening on the front shaft, and I was able to just simply put together a rear shaft. No mods. Using the long tube, the longest, and then the second longest tube, and then the long splines. Perfect. Now, I ordered some cheap portal overdrive gears to try to match the ratio up. Right now, this thing has about a 70% overdrive. As in, let me see if I can even show this to you, if I can get it on there. Look at how much that front is turning as opposed to back. It's like a 70% overdrive. So, but anyway, off of Amazon, I ordered a set of 1421 gears. Okay, I get them. It's 2 gears. 1 top gear, 1 bottom gear. What are you supposed to do with that? Well, anyway, I sent those back, and I ordered some 15, 20 gears, like a set of them. They were like an off-brand set, and by the time you order a whole second one, you end up spending more than the quality gears. But anyways, from Brazen Scale, I actually have the real deal. I got the high-low. I got skid for a 3-gear transmission. I've got in the bin over there, I've got a Amazon special transmission. So this is going to have dig. And what I'm looking at doing, and I'll probably have to change it. Probably have to change it out. But on this particular one, I want to try the 10-3 offset front axle and a TRX4 rear axle. Okay. The reason is I want to be able to select the rear diff. And I've got them all set up, but it looks like the overdrive is going to be through the roof. So more than likely, although I will try it, more than likely it's going to end up with a 10-3 back axle in it. Except this one will have narrow front and narrow back. Kind of like this one, except different. They will be different, I promise. I don't like having 2 of the same trucks. Even though I got 3 X Maxes, all 3 are different. I'll be entering a charity race for the UDR. A charity race for people with disability, help them get stuff they can't provide themselves. Dude, that's awesome, Jeremy. I'm going to order the 422 HCV2. The only difference is the casing. Everything internal is identical. RC, I think, was it RC Daily? Was it you that had them apart because the gears broke? And then, there you go. Yeah, the pins and gears are different. That was you I was talking to. Yeah, you said that it was different internally. Is the Reef 555 better than the Raw 500? And can you break down the other Reef's servos? Austin, I keep wanting to say Thrill-a-Kill on there for your name. Okay. The 555, as awesome as it is, it's kind of part of history at this point. There are stronger and faster servos out there. The 555 was super strong, but also slow. Now, the 444, decent servo. You don't want to beat it up too bad, kind of like the 422 HD. I had those on a couple of my Class 1 style trucks. You don't want to put them on a rift or something, you're just going to tear them up. The Raw 500 is pretty much like set the standard, man. The Raw 500 is super tough. The 900 Smart is a little bit slower than the Raw 500, but a lot stronger. And then you got the 1100, which is a little bit slower than the 900, but stronger. And then the gear ratios and all that. Now, let me see, the 900, the 888. You got the 777, which is a direct power servo to 3S. The 888 is direct power to 4S. So I do have a 888, and I've got some 777s as well. At this point in time, I would just go ahead and choose the 888 because it's the newer, stronger servo. But pretty much, the Raw 500 is used in a lot of bashers. It's fast enough to race. I like the 500, I really do. And I believe I've got one up there on the shelf. The 299 is awesome. I have that in my Typhon. Yeah, Major Roads. I've got to put the overdrive gears in here to speed this up, so it's actually close. So, yeah, it would drag the back. It would turn on a dime, but it would cause a lot of heat in the system, and it would not be right at this point. Not like that. Holmes Hobby Servo. I've got the SHV 800s in Thor. I've had the 500 as well. In fact, the 500 might be in my Wendigo. Any progress on the send you? Actually, yes, Bill with the B. Who was it? Hopefully you're watching. Who was it that sent me the purple rock? I've actually got most of the boxes opened up. I've got my video showing the rocks that were in them, but I've got another box to get opened up, in which I may have lots of time here soon to just go out there and actually finish that video up. But I have actually legit started that. I don't have any nameplates or any of that stuff yet, but it's going to happen. But I did start that. But the purple rock, I can't remember the guy's name that sent that to me. In fact, I think he gave it to me at Beat the Creek, in all honesty. Yeah. Where's your timers here? Pro Raptor, which servos are you breaking from Reese? I'm totally curious on that. Because when I buy the better servos, and I do not have a gear issue. My 555, my crawl, raw 500. Absolutely. Oh, that was you, Bill with a B. Okay. Bill with a B, send me an email address, please. Or send me an email. So I actually got that. I'm going to put you down in my notes here. Bill with a B. With the B. Okay. Let me get this in there. Sent the purple rock. Okay. I can use your YouTube name on that or anything. But yeah, I believe I've already got that part videoed on here as well. Let me see here. If I got it, I can show it to you real quick. And I've got all kinds of stuff on here. Some stuff I can't turn my phone around on you guys. Oh, here we go. Nice. Look at all the nice purple in there. I'm not sure what you would even call these. It's kind of all through this rock. So, yeah, I have started that video. That is proof I have started that video. Mr. Bill with the B. Curtis Proja. Running the Mickey Thompson Baja Pro 2 2.2 on my Gatekeeper. Man, the Baja Pros are actually pretty good tires. I gave you the purple-ish rocks. One, like what I just showed, has got like, I don't know what you would call it in there. I don't know what you would call that kind of a rock, but yeah, that one's like all inside of it. That was a whole different deal there. What do you think of the Proline Crawlers 1.9? Jay and Darcy's RC Adventures love the Crawlers and the Super Swampers. They are good. In the heat, I would guess the G8s will probably hold up better. In the cold, the Predators. Craig H, what's up? I want to get something tomorrow from my local hobby shop, but I have no clue what I want to get first. I know it's getting cold soon, but I really want a V2 Limitless. I had a Limitless for a little while, and it was awesome. Had it on 8S, and it was even more awesome. Ended up killing, I think it was a Hobby Wing 1650 in that one. As what I think I blew up the rotor on it. They kind of come apart. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty darn awesome, man. The reason I got the Limitless because it was like a big bad Formula F1. That was kind of that was my whole reason for getting that thing. In all honesty. All right, yeah, RCD, you gave me a bunch of river rocks, I believe it was, and those are already outside. I didn't have a chance to bring them inside. Stinking farmer tore into my course, so I've got to redo it. The worst, swapping element shocks to the desert lizards. Well, I'm not sure what a desert lizard is, but I have heard of desert lizards. And some guys absolutely love the desert lizard shocks. Absolutely love them. I hear they're kind of hard to set up, though. But if you happen to be eating some ice cream, some nice dessert to go with the desert lizard shocks, that might be all right for you. But I like the stock shocks on the Element, in all honesty. Man, kind of messed up your cord. That stinks. Marty Tanay. I'm not going to do Rocktoberfest. I'm going to do Haul and Crawl at Cherokee Rock Village. It's literally half the distance. And we're talking a 7-hour drive versus a 14-hour drive. Yeah, that would be the October thing, Bill. But I'm going to end up doing the Haul and Crawl at Cherokee Rock Village. Just because, like I said, it's just half the distance. And it's supposed to be a nice big event, too. Got lots of stuff going on. Beautiful place. My miss knows what a desert lizard is. Doing a major roads. Well, it said dessert. Just make it better, yeah. Dylan, as far as I know, I am. Started the generator today. I went and got gas for my gas cans and all that stuff. I got plenty of diesel for the tractor. I live down a private dirt road, so I may need the tractor to do some repairs. I'm not sure, but I got plenty of diesel for that. So, Whiskey Runner 1, hey buddy. I have a 8SV2 infraction that I've run through 15 sets of hoons probably. Wow. Left Street Bashers. I'm going to try for 150, 170 mile per hour. Well, yeah. Good luck. Good luck keeping it straight and out of the ditch or trees or fence or the curb. And make sure there's no reflectors in the middle of the road. All of them things will pretty much end your day badly. I got a buddy of mine, Gary. He was doing the speed runs for a while, and he replaced his chassis on his, it might have been the Limitless, or it was like what you said, the infraction. And I think he's went through 2 different chassis due to crashes. And it's more than the chassis when it crashes. I mean, it's just all kinds of stuff. So, but anyways, I do know I got to go take care of some other stuff out there, though, before it gets too dark. So I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap this up here in about 8 minutes. At 8 o'clock, I'll go ahead and wrap this up so I can go ahead and take care of a few other things and get stuff set up. Make sure I carry an umbrella tomorrow because, as I understand it, on my way home, the bottom's going to be fell out. Yeah. Stinks I got to go to work tomorrow, but at least I'm off Thursday and Friday. Bus Nut. No, they're not. I went shopping yesterday at Winn-Dixie. They had everything. And they had a whole pallet of Dasani water. But everybody bought the other stuff. Apparently, nobody wants Dasani water. I got some boiled peanuts in there. I got a pizza, of course. I've got cereal, all kinds of stuff. I'm good. Patrick Long, yeah, buddy. Dark here already. Yeah. Tim Clark, thank you, buddy. Hit me up. Let me know how you turned out with the storm. Well, Dylan, if I can keep power, my generator will power my internet and all that stuff. Won't do my air conditioning, but if I can keep power, I might go out there and shoot a video right in the middle of the storm. Who knows? But I do have videos in stock, so they're going to flow as if the storm never happened. I have like 8 videos in stock. I got, well, 6 are up for channel members and 2 more on here. X-Max. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Curtis. Do you prefer Outrunner or Inrunner? I really like the Outrunner with the new ESCs for my strict crawlers. For everything else is going to be bashing around and, you know, jumping and stuff, then the Inrunner is where it's at. Yeah, Zephyr Hills is good. Yeah, I saw some things on TikTok where everybody was shopping for water, looking for water, walking right past the Dasani, just not even wanting it, which I thought was pretty funny. Oh, that brings me to the point of, when COVID hit and all that, everything just started busting out. Dude, what'd you guys see left on the food shelves? All that nasty tofu stuff. You found out exactly what people wanted to eat and what people would starve before they ate. That was awesome. I mean, you walk through there like, wow, they must really hate that and that and that. Yeah. Hey, Joe, can you run a stock UDR motor in an X-Max? It's a 2200 kV motor. It probably won't last long. You'll have heat issues, but it should be pretty fast for a few minutes at least. Hayden, I am a mechanic at a factory. Well, I show up and I'm there. Sometimes I work on stuff. Yes, do it. Buy a Berkey water filter. You can pee and it will come out clean. Oh, man. Bacon and butter was left on our shelves. They left the bacon on the shelves? What's wrong with them people? I had to drink garden hose water. Man, I was raised on garden hose water. All that iron in it from Dad's well. Man, that stuff had a good flavor to it. It was like drinking a penny. Oh, man. Yeah, bust nut. Oh, man. Yeah, about time to wrap this on up. I can get some stuff done, get these 2 videos edited, get some stuff packed up, and if there's any last minute supplies, it's probably not going to be a very good day tomorrow trying to pick it up. But I'm all taken care of right now. I'm good. Even filled up my car. Generator's good. Everything is good to go. So, thank you, TGY. At the bottom, yes, sir. Jeremy R. At the top, exocagedrc@yahoo.com. It's the pinned post. That's my email address. Some Marcus Landry, yes, sir. Craig H. Austin, Thrill a Kill. Why is that? Thrail Kill? Thrall Kill? Keep up the good work. Oh, yeah. I'm ready for some dessert now. ICRC, buddy, you caught me right as I'm about to close up shop here. Yep. Ratchet straps and zip ties. It ain't going anywhere. But I may need to go put something on the driver's stand, though. See if I got some weight to put on that. I'll get the name of that rock. Maybe fluorite? Yeah, Bill, send me an email or something. Message me on Facebook or something like that. Yeah, forward to the hurricane video. Yeah, I'll drive the tractor and go right out there in it. I don't think we're supposed to get but maybe 25 mile per hour sustained wind. So if that's the case, that's not bad. But the gusts, when they come down at 50, 60, and 70, that's when things move around a little bit. Oh yeah, Marcus, I've ordered the wrong parts many times. Matt Langford, yep, you're gonna be in Mandarin. Do you guys flood over there? First one like rail kill, but thrail kill. Thrykel. Okay. Do I have answers? Answers? What? Bust nut. Speak English. You're crawling knowledge. Thank you, buddy. Adidas. All right. Yeah. It floods bad where I work at trying to get home too. Cyclone season in Australia. Dang. Yeah, you can post your email on here. I'm not saying somebody might see it and want to send you some other emails, but yeah, post up your email, Jeremy. I'll take a picture of it. Because when I close these out, all the comments like go away. I can't find the comments. So when I close this out, it's like they're gone. I don't know what happens to them, in all honesty. All right, wait for this email. Jump a car which tends to parachute in the wind. That would be the little SCT I just got. Oh, anchors. Anchors. Yeah, that's what he was talking about. Anchors. Okay, well, Jeremy, post your email for me real quick, and I'll take a snapshot of it. So, yeah, time to wrap this up. So, so hopefully, if any of you guys are in the storm down south, be careful down there. It might come in as a Cat 4 down there, guys. So, if it comes in as a Cat 4, that's going to be pretty bad. And I'm not seeing any comments, but about to close this up. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Going to wrap this one up, get my stuff done. Hopefully, Jeremy R can get a hold of me with my email address. Catch you later, guys.